that work? There we go. I think that worked. Hey, I think that one worked. Hello. Hey. There we go. For some reason, the microphone was being the big micro dumb. Yo, 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 yo. It do be time for week 17. Week 17 NFL action. Packers, Bears. Should be a good one. Oh, man. I didn't think I was going to get up today. I was up till like 2 a.m. just being super happy last night. It was phenomenal. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's get it. Packers, Bears. I don't know what the line closed at. Actually, let me check that really quick. I think it was like, Packers by 4.5. If I'm a betting man, which I'm not, I'm putting money on Green Bay there. I like Green Bay a lot in this matchup. Yo, come on, Fox, let's get to the game already. Come on. We got a whole one person in here anxiously awaiting the game to start so they can hear me talk for 2.5, 3 hours. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Come on, Fox, get to the game. I don't want to hear your theme song played over and over, the same 2 bars over and over again. Let's see. How many yards did Brady throw for today? Here we go. I just had to refresh the page. So the Bears get in with a win or a Cardinals loss. Obviously, you can tell who I'm rooting for. Mason Crosby will boot us off to start the game, angled towards the near sideline, and that'll be interesting. I think Patterson slips at the 1 yard line and touches the ball. It'll either be Bears ball at the 1 or a kickoff out of bounds. If he touches the ball first, he slipped. I think that's going to That's going to be Bears ball at the 1 to start the game. They rule it a kickoff out of bounds. That's really close. That is really close. A very interesting start to this football game. So Mason Crosby kicked it off right down the sideline on the near side, and it bounced at about the 5 or 6 yard line and bounced straight at the pylon where Patterson was. And Patterson went to go do the thing that, if you're out of bounds and you touch the ball, it's a kickoff out of bounds because you're out of bounds and you have possession of the ball. But he went to go plant his feet and he touched the ball as he slipped out of bounds. And a challenge on the first play of the game from Matt LaFleur. Challenge on the opening kick. I cannot say that I've ever seen this before. I cannot say that I've ever seen a kickoff challenge. I cannot say I've ever seen that. A kickoff, opening kickoff challenge. Like I said, this is really close. Patterson's left foot is off the ground when he fields the kick. Matt LaFleur has challenged. They ruled it a kickoff out of bounds. Matt LaFleur is challenging it. It looks like Patterson's right heel is coming off the ground. This is going to be really close. I think I think this is going to stand, and I think LaFleur is going to lose a challenge. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'm okay with losing a timeout here. That's something you got to challenge, especially with it being that close. Sorry, my feet were cold. I was putting socks on. Here comes the official, and it does stand. So the Packers will lose a timeout on the opening kickoff. The Bears will get the ball to start at the 40. Mitchell Trubisky will start the game under center here at the 40-yard line following the kickoff out of bounds. Give to Montgomery running right. Picks up about 3. He's tackled by Dean Lowry, and it looked like Zadarius Smith was in there. But yeah, so for those of you that are joining us, I completely forgot that I have the women's basketball recap article for Wide Right Natty Light today. So that game should end about 4. So we just might live stream me writing an article. I can obviously show it, but Darnell Mooney with the carry here on the second play of the game. He's met just shy of the first down marker. That's Christian Kirksey on the tackle. A nice solid tackle from him, but not before Mooney gets about 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1. Trubisky under center, offset eye to the right. They'll give it to Montgomery, who is in the fullback spot. He and Trubisky collided in the backfield, but Montgomery able to pick up the first down across midfield. The Bears will keep the chains moving. They had Darnell Mooney as the back, and And Trubisky just runs into Montgomery there, but Montgomery able to pick up the first down. Cordell Patterson now in the game at running back. Trubisky under center, one receiver each side. They'll fake it to Patterson. Trubisky rolls out left. He finds Kmet. And Kevin King and Shannon Sullivan there on the stop. Does get inside the 45. Excuse me. Kmet, a nice catch there. It was a high throw by Trubisky. And then Shannon Sullivan and Kevin King combined for the tackle. 2nd and 3 coming for the Chicago Bears on the opening drive of the game. Had a challenge thrown on the opening kickoff for kickoff out of bounds. Another fake. Trubisky in the pocket, throws it, and he's too high for Darnell Mooney on the near sideline. Kevin King in coverage. Trubisky just missed him way too tall. 3rd and 3 upcoming for the Chicago offense. Third and 3 here from the Packers' 41-yard line. Bears with the ball here on the opening drive of the game. Trubisky in the gun. Montgomery motions to his left, 2 receivers right. They'll give it to Montgomery. Hesitates, and he fights forward. He's right at the marker. He's gonna pick up enough for the first down, right at the marker. It'll be another first down for the Chicago Bears offense. David Montgomery, a massive last 5 weeks. He's over 1,000 yards rushing on the season coming into the game. I formation here. Now Kmet motions out from the fullback spot. They'll give it to Montgomery running right. Rashawn Gary on the stop, as well as Chris Barnes. Bears have very much increased their offensive production in the last 5 games. And maybe that's because they've been playing bad teams, and maybe that's because David Montgomery's been able to pick on bad teams. But, you know. Trubisky in the gun. Montgomery to his right. 2 receivers split wide right. Montgomery gets the carry, cuts it back up the middle. And a nifty little gain there from David Montgomery. Nice hole back off the right side. And David Montgomery slow to get up. David Montgomery slow to get up there. David Montgomery can have my knees if he needs them. Actually, this seems like a very fitting time. So There's the Kyler Murray jersey. In front of it on this half of the closet, from up here down on this half of the closet, I got a different jersey for Christmas this year. One sec. Voila, the masterpiece. Yeah, I know. I have a Bears jersey and I'm a Packers fan. Bite me. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I got this one in Kyler Murray for Christmas this year. I'm quite happy about it, and obviously wishing David the best. As we come back to Chicago, third down, and the Packers run defense all over it. Gary, Lowry, everybody was there. Pierce in the game now at running back. Ryan Nall now in the game. 4th and 3. They're going to go for it, and they're going to pick it up. That's Miller on the reception. They ran a quick slant, and nobody was there. 4th and 3, and the Packers playing 10 yards off. Drink. Good Lord. Patterson in the game at running back. They'll give it to him running left, and Kevin King cuts him out of bounds, and Shandon Sullivan is down. Sullivan jogging off the sideline here. It looks like David Montgomery is walking on the sideline. He has not gone to the locker room. And Montgomery is back in the game. So David Montgomery back in the game, and he will actually split out wide left. He now motions into the backfield to Trubisky's right. 3 receivers right, 1 left here for the Bears. They'll give it to Montgomery inside the 15 and wrestled down at the 10-yard line. David Montgomery, a nice opening drive here for the Bears. Kenny King. That's the second week in a row they've called him Kenny King. All at the 10, 1st and goal. They'll run a shovel pass to Cole Kmet. And Kmet's fighting down inside the 2. I formation from the 2-yard line here for the Bears. David Montgomery is the deep back. Trubisky hands to Montgomery running left, makes a man miss at the 2, dives for the pylon, or dives for the goal line, and Line judge says he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery comes back in the game following an injury and puts Chicago on the board first, 6-0. And Green Bay's defense, that was as Kamal Martin whiffed. And we will see Aaron Rodgers for the first time as Cairo Santos on to attempt the extra point. Kyler Murray has exited the Arizona game, so we will have quite the quarterback matchup in Los Angeles. As we go to a commercial. The quarterback matchup in the Rams-Cardinals games right now is John Wolford for the Rams against Chris Streveler, who went to South Dakota. He's a rookie, undrafted free agent out of South Dakota. And John Wolford, of course, the Wake Forest quarterback. You know, Wake Forest, that one really good school. Yo, let me try something here real quick. Hey, Alexa, say go Pack go.
Go Green Bay. Hip, hip, hooray.
All right, that works. She said go Green Bay. Hip, hip, hooray. So the Bears get in with a win or a Cardinals loss. If the Bears win and the Cardinals win, the Bears get in. If the Bears win, Cardinals lose, Bears get in. Cardinals win, Bears lose, the Cardinals get in. Cardinals are currently up 7-0, but like I said, quite the quarterback matchup in that game. John Wolford and Chris Streveler. As Cairo Santos will kick it away. It's Malik Taylor on the return, out across the 15, slips at about the 18 and falls forward to the 20, and it'll be touchdown there. Packers offense will come out for the first time today. 51 touchdowns to 12 picks all time against the Bears. You'll love to see it. Aaron Rodgers will start the game under center. Aaron Jones in the backfield, one receiver each side. That's Adams and Lazard. Quick pitch to Aaron Jones running left. Bears string it out very well, and Jones does not get anything. Khalil Mack was the first Bears player in the backfield. They just played Lil Wayne, No Mercy. And I got freaking Undisputed flashbacks. Like, bro, Get that out of here. Like Lil Wayne and Packer, but get out of here. 2nd and 11. Rodgers under center. Aaron Jones again in the backfield. One receiver each side. Valdez, Scantling, and Adams. Rodgers drops back now, rolls out to his right, throws over the middle. He's got his man Valdez, Scantling for a first down out to the 33-yard line. Valdez Scantling makes his first reception of the game after not even being targeted last week against Tennessee. A great throw there from Aaron Rodgers, rolling to his right, throwing over the middle. Of course, he got picked last week by Malcolm Butler, throwing late over the middle, and he knew it when he threw it, and he knew it in talking post-game. Very nice play here from them. Rodgers and the Packers offense go 5 wide here on 1st and 10. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right. Rodgers quick throw, Adams. His first reception of the game, picks up 9 on the quick slant. 2nd and short coming for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. 2nd and 1 from their own 43-yard line. Rodgers under center, trips receivers to the left. Now Tavon Austin in motion. They'll give it to Jones running left. He's got a hole across the 45 and upended across midfield to the Bears' 47-yard line. Aaron Jones' first positive carry of the day. He picks up about 10 off the left side. Of course, on the left side, the Packers without all-pro best left tackle in the game, David Bakhtiari, who suffered a knee injury in practice. Matt LaFleur confirmed he would miss the rest of the season. So the Packers will be without left tackle David Bakhtiari the remainder of the season. They've currently got Billy Turner in at left tackle, Elton Jenkins at left guard, Rick Wagner at right tackle. Quick pitch, Aaron Jones running right. Bears once again speedy on defense, string it out well. And Danny Trevathan with the tackle for loss. Outside runs not working well so far for Green Bay. Bears defense getting out to the corners very, very well. Second and 11, again, a loss of 1 on the play. Rodgers in the gun, Aaron Jones to his right, 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Lazard. Rodgers takes a snap, looks left, comes back to his right, dumps it off Aaron Jones. Looks to cut inside. He picks up a couple. Only picks up about 2, though. Edwards Jr. on the stop got back out there to make the tackle. It'll be 3rd and... Well, they gave him 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8. Packers going tempo, 3 receivers left, 1 right. That's Tunyon. Rodgers in the gun, Aaron Jones to his right. Goes with the hard count here on 3rd and 8. Bears don't jump. 3:29 to go here in the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers takes a snap, looking over the middle, under pressure, dumps it off short. Aaron Jones to the 40, stiff arms the man and picks up the first down to the 30-yard line where he's tackled Aaron Jones, 2 stiff arms to Bears defenders, and he picks up the first down. Aaron Rodgers got hit as he threw it. Aaron Jones, the check down, and 2 stiff arms. I didn't see who they were. Aaron Jones after the catch. He got, who was that? Houston Carson and Roquan Smith. He got both of them with a stiff arm. And Aaron Jones, a hell of an effort to pick up the first down on 3rd and 8. Packers 1st and 10 now from the Bears 30-yard line. Single back formation. Rodgers under center. They'll fake the pitch this time. Rodgers rolling to his left. He's got room. He's going to take off and he'll slide forward. Picks up about 4 down to the 26-yard line. Rodgers under center, trips receivers right. And they'll give Jamal Williams back for the Packers today. He'll only pick up a yard off the right side. So it'll be 3rd and 5 upcoming. Roquan Smith slow to get up. Athletic trainers are out talking to him at the 30-yard line. A very, very, very injury-riddled first half. And this will give me a little bit of time to continue working on the article. Yeah, you're right. The Masked Dancer. I don't care. Give me football or give me death. Still in the first quarter, Cardinals and Rams, the other game going on at the moment, worth noting. I guess there's a couple of games worth noting, but that's the only other one that I really care about. Arizona still up 7-0. Rams driving 1st and 10 at the Arizona 26. As here in Chicago, Roquan Smith walking to the locker room on this 3rd and 5 play for Green Bay. Packers looking to answer the Bears' score on their opening possession with a score of their own. 3rd and 5 from the Chicago 25-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Lazard. The give is to Jones, and he only picks up a yard. And they gave him 2 on the play, so it'll be 4th and 3. Running the ball there makes me think that they're going to go for this. Fourth and 3. Rodgers and the offense stay on the field. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. They go empty set. 4th and 3 from the 23-yard line. Packers on their opening drive are going to go for it. He'll take the snap. Rodgers looking end zone. He's looking for Adams, who got held. No flag. Adams begging the official. And there is a flag now. Davante Adams had his man beat in the slot on a slot fade. That's 20 for Chicago. I don't actually know who that is. I'll be perfectly honest. Shelley? I'm seeing the last name on the back of the jersey now, Shelley. Duke Shelley. So Devontae Adams on the slot fade will pick up the penalty and an automatic first down for Green Bay. It'll be 1st and goal for the Packers. Ball placed at the 7-yard line. Rodgers 4 for 4 to start the day. 1st and goal from the 7. Rodgers in the gun. Aaron Jones to his left. The give is to Aaron Jones. He cuts it back left side inside the 5. Fighting forward, gets to the 3, and he's tackled there by Danny Trevathan. Packers do not have to snap it again here with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter, and it doesn't look like they will. I think this is the first time the Packers have been held scoreless in a first quarter. I don't confirm that with me, but I don't quote me on that. But I believe this is the first time the Packers have been held scoreless in the first quarter. Rams are now in the red zone, 1st and goal at the Cardinals 4. Also currently going on in the NFL, the Broncos in the red zone tied at 3 with the Raiders, 2nd and goal from the 9. Colts have tacked on a field goal. They're up 10-0 now on the Jags. That does not bode well for the Dolphins, who need the Colts to lose to hold on to their playoff spot. The Chiefs in the red zone against the Chargers. Chiefs benching Patrick Mahomes and a couple other key starters as they have already secured the 1 seed. Dun, 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 dun. I have just been reminded that Duke Shelley was the former Kansas State Wildcat that tackled Alan Lazard in that fateful game in Manhattan. Good Lord. Get that man off of every football field ever. I don't even care that he's not on the Packers. Like, just get that man out of here. He's so bad. But anyway, continuing on with the scores, Chiefs in the red zone tied at 7. They got 1st and goal at the 1. The Seahawks are up 3-0 on the Niners. The Saints and Panthers tied at 7, and the Texans have just knotted it up at 3 with the Titans. I guess Akeem Hicks threw a punch and nobody saw it on Lucas Patrick, but first, 2nd and goal from the 3. Rodgers under center. Lazard in motion left to right. They'll fake it to Aaron Jones. Rodgers looking back to his left. He throws it left. Back of the end zone, Bob Tonyan. Big Bob touchdown Tonyan. His 11th touchdown reception of the season. Rodgers tacking it on. Big Bob Tonyan. A great route. Rodgers finds him back of the end zone for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, his 45th touchdown on the season. Crosby's extra point is up and good to tie us up at 7. Aaron Rodgers, his 45th touchdown. That matches a career high that he set in 2011. He went 45 touchdowns, 6 picks. He's currently 45 touchdowns, 5 picks. Of course, 2011 was one of his 2 previous MVP seasons. Mason Crosby will boot it away. Cordell Patterson deep to receive, but Crosby, not giving him a chance, kicks it out of the end zone, and the Bears will take over at the 25. Mitch Trubisky, play action, rolling out to his right. He's got Cole Kmet, who meets Darnell Savage, who forces him out of bounds. Pickup of about 7. Bears really working the play action, short little check down to the tight ends here early. Have not called Allen Robinson's name yet today, and there's a reason for it. Jair Alexander has been phenomenal this season. I can't remember exactly what the stat was. It was like he didn't allow a reception in the month of November, and he didn't allow a reception to Corey Davis last week. So it's pretty good. Second and 3 here from the 32-yard line. They give to Montgomery running right. He finds a crease and picks up another Bears first down. Adrian Amos on the stop, but not before Montgomery picks up 4. And Chicago having a solid offensive start to the game. Play fake to Montgomery, and Christian Kirksey in the backfield for the sack. Came on the blitz, and Christian Kirksey finds the sack. Trubisky couldn't step out of the pressure soon enough, and there it is, the first sack of the day. Za'Darius Smith took away the block from Jimmy Graham, and Christian Kirksey came free off the edge. Bears go empty set here, 2nd and 14. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Packers show a blitz. They don't come with it, and Kevin King jumps the route on Darnell Mooney and breaks it up. A great jump from Kevin King, forcing the 3rd and long. Kevin King, wonderful play. Playing slightly off coverage, but, that's the Kevin King that I love. I love the Kevin King that trusts himself to make the plays. The Kevin King that trusts his speed, that trusts his size, that trusts what his eyes are telling him. Breaks on the route and breaks up the pass. Wonderful play from Kevin King. 3rd and 14, Chicago from their own 32-yard line. Trubisky in the gun, Montgomery to his left. 2 receivers each side. Trubisky takes a snap, setting up the screen to Montgomery. He's got room on the left side. And not a whole lot doing. Will Redmond was the first Packer there. Montgomery kind of just shoved him aside because, Can we bench Will Redmond yet, please? Pat O'Donnell kicks it away. Tavon Austin deep to receive. Fields it at the 10-yard line. He's got some room, though. And he loses the football in the punt return, and the Bears will have it. Bears will have it at the 20-yard line. Tavon Austin coughs it up on the punt return. Imagine letting Demetrius Harris cause a fumble. Hey, Ravens 8, how's it going? Bears will take over in the red zone at the 20-yard line. Trubisky under center, one receiver each side. Cordero Patterson in the backfield. They'll give it to him running left. Makes one man miss in the backfield, but only picks up two. Tyler Lancaster was in there on the stop, as well as I didn't see who the first Packer there was. Risky under center for the 2nd and 7 play. They run a play action to Patterson, and they'll short underneath to Darnell Mooney and Kevin King. A nice wrap up. Mooney close to the first down mark. It'll be 3rd and 3 upcoming. Does this game matter for the Packers? Yes, it does. If the Packers lose and the Saints win, or if the Packers lose and the Saints lose and the Seahawks win, the Packers can lose the 1 seed. So the Packers clinched the 1 seed with a win because Seattle won last week. Because if they tie, Seattle has the tiebreaker. So the Packers need to win this game to clinch the 1, or if they lose and Seattle also loses, then they need the Saints to lose. 3rd and 3, give to Montgomery, stuffed at the line. Kenny Clark. 4th down coming for the Bears. They've gone for it once already. But it looks like the field goal unit coming onto the field. So in short, yes, this game does matter for the Packers. So the Packers will hold to a field goal try following the fumble on the punt. 30-yard attempt here for Cairo Santos, who's actually been very good for Chicago. And he will tack this one on to make it 10-7. I'm going to call that a win, though. Packers hold to a field goal as Tavon Austin fumbles on the punt. Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year to two, man. Hope you had a safe and fun New Year's celebration, if you did have a New Year's celebration. Also, I don't think I've seen anybody in the Packers stream since Christmas because I didn't stream for the Titans game because I was at home. Yeah, so I hope everybody watching had a Merry Christmas if you celebrate it, and a Happy New Year if you celebrated that. And here's to a much better 2021 than 2020. Santos will kick us off here. Hopefully, the Packers can hang on to the ball this time. Kickoff is fielded by Malik Taylor at the 1. He's out across the 10 to the 15-20, and he's spun down at about the 22-yard line. Definitely was focused on hanging onto the ball there. You can tell by the way he was returned. 2020 equals bitch. You're darn right 2020 is a bitch. Also, for those of you just joining us, I completely forgot that I had the Wide Right Natty Light Cyclone women's basketball recap for the day as they played the Texas Longhorns. So I'm currently in the middle of writing that while trying to call this game. So I apologize if I'm not super attentive to the game. But as soon as I finish the recap, which shouldn't take me more than about 5 minutes or so, Aaron Rodgers in the gun, one receiver each side, and that is a false start. Uh 10 more days. January 13th. First and 15 now for the Packers following the false start. I don't know what's in 10 more days. Oh, hockey. Gotcha. Two receivers left, one right here for Rodgers. Jamal Williams in the backfield to his right. Rodgers flips it out to Tavon Austin. They get him the ball in space, makes one man miss, and picks up a little bit more than what the penalty was. Picked up about 6. It should be 2nd and 9-ish. Run out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Second and 8 upcoming for the Packers following the Tavon Austin catch and run. Devontae Adams in motion left to right. They'll give it to Jamal Williams, pounding his way forward, and he picks up about 4. It'll be about 3rd and 4. Forward progress. They gave him an extra yard there, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Oh no, they didn't give him the ball. The referee came back. So it'll be 3rd and 4 here for the Packers. Third and 4 for the Packers. Rodgers goes empty set. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Play clock running down. Rodgers takes a snap at 0 on the play clock. Floats one over the middle. He's got his man Valdez-Scantling running free. And that's going to be a touchdown, Green Bay. Valdez-Scantling up the seam, and he had Danny Trevathan on him. And Aaron Rodgers is going to pick you apart all day. Bears in cover 2, Tampa 2. They sent the linebacker deep middle to take out Valdez-Scantling, and that's not a fight you're going to win. Valdez-Scantling reels it in. MVP to MVS, 72 yards, and the Packers take their first lead of the game. Touchdown. 6 points for MVS. Mason Crosby on for the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick good. 14-10, and Aaron Rodgers has now thrown for the most touchdowns in his career. And I believe he's now one shy of 50 total. Mason Crosby is better than Sidney Crosby or Sidney Crosby. That's a good one. And I'd agree. Penguins suck. They don't deserve the 2017 Cup. Hey, man. Like I said, I don't know a lot about hockey, but hey, if you're right, you're right. Cordell Patterson will return the kick from the end zone, and Malik Taylor meets him at the 19-yard line. Great tackle from Malik Taylor. Bears actually did a really good job disguising. They had a slot corner blitz on that touchdown to MVS, but you got MVS on Danny Trevathan on MVS. You're in for a problem. I believe MVS also leads the league in yards per reception. Montgomery with the first carry of the drive off right side. He'll pick up about 4, maybe 5. Christian Kirksey and Kenny Clark in on the stop. Yeah, Tampa 2 against 5 wide isn't going to work. I'm sorry. It's just not. 2nd and 5 for the Chicago Bears offense. Ball at their own 25-yard line. Play fake to Montgomery, rolling out to his right. Trubisky dumps it underneath to Kmet. And he's met, and the ball comes out, and that's a live ball. Rashawn Gary's on it at the 21-yard line. Kmet was not down. He landed on top of the tackler. And that's going to be Green Bay football. He lands on top of Jair Alexander, who stays with it. Jair Alexander, what a heads-up play. Kmet lands on top of Jair Alexander, who stays with the play and rips the ball out before Kmet is down. What a play from Jair Alexander. That's an incredible play from Jair Alexander. The refs early whistle robbed Nashville of a goal in Game 6. Bruh. Bruh. I hate it when refs blow plays dead, even if it's in hockey. Like, I don't even have to know the context of that. I hate that. We all know what happened next. Yes, of course we do. So Rogers, the play stands as a fumble. So Rogers will come out under center, play fake, dumps it off Mercedes Lewis open in the flat, gets a great block from Devontae Adams, but it'll be a block in the back. That'll be a block in the back on Devontae Adams. Tried to make a cutback lane for Big Dog. But yeah, Devontae Adams a block in the back there. I think that's a fine call. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a block you can't make. I mean, that's a pretty standard call there. I don't have any issues with that. So that'll negate the play to Lewis. So it'll be 2nd and 11 because the penalty was a yard ahead of the first down marker and it's 10 yards from the spot. Run it with AJ Dillon running right. It was an RPO and a big tackle from Akeem Hicks. Wrapped him up high and took him down. Emmanuel Sanders with a touchdown to give the Saints the lead. They did miss the extra point, so it's 13-7 Saints. Rodgers under center here on 2nd and 8. They run a jet sweep to Valdez Scantling near sideline, tackled by Khalil Mack. He gets down to the 16-yard line. Short little pick up there on the jet sweep by MVS. Set up 3rd and short. Rodgers in the gun here, 3rd and 4 from the 16-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. That's Lazard. Now Aaron Jones motions out slot left. Rodgers takes a snap, looking right side. He's got his man, Devontae Adams, inside the 10. 1st and goal, Packers. He beat Duke Shelley on the slant. Play clock winding down, and the Packers are going to have to burn their second timeout. Nashville 0, Pittsburgh 0, 3rd 140. Kunitz, it's a shot go from the point. It missed the net. It rebounded off the boards, and Hornquist banks it off, runs back and into the net. Goal! I am all about scoring goals. As a goal scorer myself. Sorry, that just reminded me of something really funny that happened in our apartment. It's an inside joke. If only you were here. First and goal from the 7. Rodgers goes empty set. Floats one back of the end zone again. He was looking for Mercedes Lewis, but it's incomplete. That was Woods in coverage. There is a flag down. Holding, looks like, on the Packers. It was on Billy Turner, who's filling in at left tackle for David Bakhtiari. Of course, Bakhtiari out for the season. Rodgers in the gun. Give us to Aaron Jones up the middle. 1st and goal. Pushed back all the way to the 17-yard line. All right. I have submitted my article. So, all right. Entirely focused on the game now. Again, terribly sorry for forgetting about that. But, you know. Rodgers takes a snap, a ton of time, floats it over the middle, wide open. It's Daphne! Yes! Dominique Daphne! Daphne! Dominique Daphne in the slot, and he is wide open in the middle of the field. Mason Crosby on for the extra point, up and good. Oh, man. Dominique Daphne. And Pittsburgh wins the cup. That's, man, rest in peace. First career touchdown for Dominic Daphne. Woo! Woo! Hey man, I don't even care about Schittsburg winning the cup, bro. Dominique Daphne with a touchdown or a touchdown reception from Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers throwing touchdowns to Dominique Daphne and people trying to tell me he's not the MVP. Oh my Lord. Oh man. Dominic Daphne scored against you, Chicago. How does it feel? (21-10) Packers here in the second quarter. Patterson takes it about 4 yards deep in the end zone near side out to the 15, 20, 25, and he gets lit up by who else? Dominique Daphne. Oh, man. Lit that man up. Dominique Daphne. Imagine giving up a touchdown to a guy that wears 49 and then getting lit up by that same guy on a kick return. Oh my goodness. It's a party up in here. A Dominique Daphne party. 2nd and 11. Ooh. I almost forgot we got to do play-by-play in this game. 2nd and 11. Mitch Trubisky and the gun Montgomery to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 1 tight end in the game. It's Kmet. Quick throw in the slot. He's got Darnell Mooney. Makes 1 man miss, but Darnell Savage is there to clean it up. 3rd down now for Chicago. Third and 5 from the 34-yard line. He finds Cole Kmet right at the stick. Darnell Savage with the hit, but I think Kmet's got enough for the 1st down. Should be right at the marker. I think he's got enough for it. 1st and 10 for the Bears. The Packers kicked off to start the game, so they'll get the ball in the second half. So 1st and 10 here for the Bears at the 40-yard line. Mitch Trubisky under center. Montgomery is the back, 1 receiver each side. They'll give to Montgomery running left, cuts it back up the middle, Picks up about 3 on the play. It'll be second down there. Packers have done a pretty good job containing David Montgomery. They haven't given up the big play like they did a few weeks ago. You remember a few weeks ago, David Montgomery took the first carry like 80 yards or something inside the 10. And then they kept him in check most of the way after that. But did give up the big play. They haven't given up that big play yet. Hopefully they don't give it up. So actually, with that touchdown to Daphne, Aaron Rodgers hit 50 on the season total, 47 passing, 3 rushing. He is very clearly the MVP, as if it wasn't obvious enough. Aaron Rodgers is very clearly the MVP this season. Man made Big Bob Tunyon an 11 touchdown tight end. Man got Dominique Daphne a touchdown reception. Davante Adams hasn't been the Packers' big receiving threat today, which is the great thing. He's been in the slot for a lot of the day, which has been matching him up against Duke Shelley, which has made it so that Eddie Jackson has to double him the whole game. And taking Eddie Jackson out of the middle of the field, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, I'll be retweeting a Bill Barnwell tweet of the play. You'll see Eddie Jackson is playing doubled up on Davante Adams. He's playing directly behind Duke Shelley. He's playing behind Davante Adams, which opens up the middle of the field, and Dominique Daphne is right there. As we hit the 2-minute warning, we're back from commercial. Two-minute warning, 2nd and 7 here for the Bears. Montgomery and Kmet in the backfield. Now Kmet motions to the left side. Give to Montgomery running right. Makes a nice cut around Kenny Clark. Wrapped up by Dean Lowry and Adrian Amos. It'll be about 2.5 yards short. 3rd and that coming up for Chicago. Also, aside from the Packers pretty well bottling up David Montgomery, Allen Robinson does not have a catch today. Bears use the same motion, a quick fake. Now Trubisky looking for Mooney, and he does not get the first down. He's going to be a half yard short. Darnell Mooney goes out of bounds short of the marker, and that'll be a 4th and 1 coming up for Chicago. And you cannot risk giving the ball back to Green Bay at your own 40-yard line. Absolutely short of the marker, Darnell Mooney. So the Bears offense stays on the field 4th and 1. Ball right at midfield, not the 50. They run the QB sneak Trubisky, and it looks like he's got it, and he does off the left side. So the Bears go for it on 4th and 1 at midfield, and they do pick it up. Bears going at tempo here. They do have all 3 timeouts as we hit the minute mark. It looked like the Packers jumped, and there is the flag. David Montgomery makes a reception, and it's stripped by Amos, but it's not going to count because of the offside penalty. Adrian Amos strips David Montgomery but it's not going to count. It'll be a neutral zone infraction against Preston Smith. David Montgomery fumble negated. I am very conflicted. Like, I'm very sad, but like at the same time, David Montgomery never fumbles. So 1st and 5 here, 50 seconds to go. Ball at the Packers 44-yard line. The Bears looking to make it a one-score game. They will kick back to the Packers to start the second half. Trubisky, a short drop. He looks over the middle. He's got his man. That's Mooney again, right at the marker. And the Packers will give up these 4 or 5 yard gains all day. First time out called by Chicago. Bears have burned their first time out of the half. 43 seconds to go. Bears with the ball and driving at the Packers 39-yard line now. Bears go empty set here on first down. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Montgomery split wide to the right. Packers bring pressure. Trubisky steps up and avoids it, and he'll pick up about 5. Bears will call their second time out of the game. Or of the half, excuse me. The Packers are going to give up that 5-yard gain all day, especially up 11, getting the ball back to start the second. So Kyler Murray left the game with a right ankle injury. He's out of the locker room on the sideline, but has not gone back in the game. Obviously, big news for Arizona. Again, like I mentioned earlier, John Wolford is playing for the Rams, who currently trail Arizona 7-5. John Wolford, not a terrible game, 13 of 23, 125 yards and a pick. Chris Streveler outplaying him, though, 5 of 8, 23 yards and a touchdown. He's also got 2 rushes for 13 yards and a fumble, but didn't lose it. 2nd and 4, Bears at the Packers 33-yard line. Trubisky in the gun, trips receivers left, 1 to the right. Montgomery is the back. Dumps it down to Montgomery at the first down marker, makes one man miss, breaks through a tackle of Amos and inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. David Montgomery putting in work. Texas quarterback Sam Ehlinger announces he will enter the draft. Bears go hurry up here. They don't spike it. They don't burn a timeout. 17 seconds left. Trubisky in the gun, dumps it underneath Montgomery again, down to the 10 to the 9, and he's got another first down. 11 seconds to go, and the Bears, it looks like, will burn their 3rd timeout. David Montgomery putting in work this first half for Chicago. Packers have taken Allen Robinson out of the game. Hasn't even been targeted so far this game. Jair Alexander locking him up. It's been all Cole Kmet on little checkdowns. Darnell Mooney over the middle, and Anthony Miller's got a pair of catches. Trubisky's been pretty accurate today. 14 of 16. But nothing down the field at all. 5.3 yards an attempt. 1st and goal. Packers will burn their final timeout. News for Iowa State fans that are tuning in: Jaquan Bailey has announced he will enter the NFL draft. Jaquan Bailey has announced on Twitter. To my Cyclone family, I want to start with a thank you to everyone who's made a part in making my college career a memorable experience. Thank you to all my coaches and all the staff who work behind the scenes to make Saturdays and Jack Tries possible. I want to firstly thank God for giving me the gifts and talents to play football. Thank you to Coach Campbell for believing in me, instilling life lessons on and off the field. As the Bears go empty set here, no timeouts for either team. Bears, Trubisky looking end zone. He throws behind and it goes through Kevin King's hands. That was the first target to Allen Robinson, and Trubisky threw it behind him. And Kevin King wasn't ready for it and it went right through his hands, and the Bears will get a field goal attempt here. Trubisky throws it behind Allen Robinson, high and behind, and Kevin King just wasn't ready for it. He wasn't expecting the ball to make it to him, and King just drops it, goes right through his hands. Thank you to my friends and family for supporting me and traveling to games near and far. I will always think of Saturdays in the Jack as my favorite part of the week. To my brothers, it's been a great ride. Cairo Santos' kick is good. I will always think of Saturdays in the Jack as my favorite part of the week. To my brothers, it's been a great ride, and y'all my boys forever. # chain gang. After much thought, prayers, and conversations with my family, I have decided to retire my Cardinal and Gold uniform and enter into the NFL draft. I am excited to step into a new chapter in life, and I could not have done it without Cyclone Nation. Loyal sons forever true. Chris Streveler in the game, and he throws a pick. Troy Hill takes the pick 84 yards to the house, and the Rams on top 12-7. Kick is fielded by Malik Taylor. The clock has expired, and he'll be wrapped up at the 15-yard line. And that'll do it for the first half. 21-13 Green Bay. Valdez Scantling, the big play of the half, the 72-yard touchdown up the seam from Aaron Rodgers. And they've got the 21-13 lead at the break. Dang. Man, gonna miss Jaquan Bailey on Saturdays, but man, hell of a career for the sack king, the all-time sack leader in Iowa State history. Derrick Henry, a 52-yard touchdown run. Titans up 17-9, looking to wrap up their division. Colts and Jags. Colts get in with a win because of the Dolphins' loss earlier in the day. And the Colts having no trouble at all, 20-7 at the half. Dang. Yeah, I hate to lose Jaquan Bailey, but pass rush will be in good hands with Will McDonald, and you know, hate that Latrell Bankston transferred even more now. Dang, man, if Kevin King would have gotten that pick to end the first half. God, that would have been fun. Dang. Make it go fast. Rodgers 10 of 10 on passing. These damn refs need to quit fucking around and start calling some incompletions. Oh my goodness, I've seen this tennis commercial 3 times in this commercial. Make it up loud. Uh, oh, that's a good meme. Barstool Big Cat tweeted out, "I fucking hate Aaron Rodgers," and somebody replied with the end game meme where it's like it's Scarlet Witch, but it's got Barstool Big Cat's face on it, and it's like, "You took everything from me," and it's Thanos with Aaron Rodgers' face on it. It says, "I don't even know who you are." That's a good one. Oh man. That's a phenomenal tweet. While we've got a second here in commercial in halftime, I just want to thank everybody for tuning into all these streams all year. I know there's been a couple times that I've been unable to stream, um, for family and holiday reasons and stuff like that. But I just want to thank everybody for tuning in week after week. I love you guys. Been in touch with some of you guys a bunch this season. Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride with all you guys. I look forward to doing the playoffs for the Packers, and obviously the Cyclone season ended yesterday. Fiesta Bowl champions over the Oregon Ducks. But yeah, just want to thank you guys for tuning in every week. been a hell of a ride. Love doing this. It's been a lot of fun. Man, I feel bad for the Dolphins. They're gonna go 10-6 and miss the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers straight up 10 for 10 in the first half. Like, bro. That's messed up, Aaron. You can't do that to him. That's messed up. That's messed up. 10 of 10, 155 yards and 3 scores. That's messed up. That's messed up, Aaron. Messed up. Let's take a look here. He's currently got 4 games. 81, 80, 84, 100. Yeah, this would be his 4th game over an 80% completion percentage. And in those 4 games, he's thrown for 327 yards, 305 yards, 231 yards, and currently 155 yards, plus 3 touchdowns today, 4 touchdowns last week, 4 touchdowns against San Francisco, and 4 touchdowns against Atlanta. So in games with an 80+% completion percentage, he's thrown 7, 11. He's thrown 15 touchdowns and 1 pick in games with an 80+% completion percentage, and 186 or 386, 691. He's thrown over 1,000 yards on games with an 80+% completion percentage. That's if can I show the game? Unfortunately, Timothy, I cannot show the game because I don't want my channel to get taken down. So unfortunately, I can't actually show it. I have had suggestions to put it on the TV and then just like mute it, and then still do the play-by-play anyway. But unfortunately, I don't have cable, and that's not a smart TV, and I don't have like a Roku or a Chromecast or anything. So unfortunately, I cannot show the game. I would love to be able to show the game and still commentate over it. But no, unfortunately, I cannot. Although what I can do, since it's getting darker outside, so I can make it white in here now. The Packers have run 21 plays and they have 21 points. Hi, bro. Packers will get the ball first to start the second half. Cairo Santos boots it away. It's fielded at the 5-yard line by Malik Taylor. Near sideline to the 15-20. Cuts up field to the 25. He keeps the legs churning out to close to the 29-yard line. 28-yard line to be safe. First and 10 for the Packers from their own 28-yard line. Rodgers will start the second half under center. Tavon Austin in motion, but they'll give it to Aaron Jones up the middle, cutting back to the right. He'll pick up about 4 on the play. Coming back to the right. Aaron Rodgers joins Peyton Manning as the only 2 quarterbacks in NFL history to have 45 or more passing touchdowns in 2 different seasons. Peyton did it in 2004 and 2013. Aaron Rodgers, 2011, and this year 2020. 2nd and 6 for the Packers. Moving left to right, Rodgers under center. Trips formation to the left, 1 to the right. That's Adams. They'll run a play fake. Rodgers flips it. Bob Tunyon on the far side. He just gets tripped up on the far sideline by Leonard Floyd. I believe that's Leonard Floyd. That's a 15-yard gain and the 11th straight completion. First and 10, Green Bay at their own 47-yard line. Rodgers under center. 2 tight ends on the right side. That's Tunyon and Lewis. Jones in the backfield. 1 receiver each side. That's Valdez-Scantling and Adams. Rodgers straight drop back. Rodgers, he's airing it out, looking Valdez-Scantling again. He's got him again, and he drops it at the 10. He beat Shelley, and Valdez-Scantling drops it at the 10. That was going to be 28-13, a 53-yard bomb. And MVS drops it. 2nd and 10, 5 wide for the Packers. Rodgers steps up in the pocket. He's hit from behind, and he's going to get sacked. Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack with the sack. And the first incompletion from Aaron Rodgers is a drop by MVS at the Bears 10-yard line on what would have been a 53-yard touchdown pass. The Packers have just gifted the Bears so much today. Third and 13 for the Packers. Get the snap off right as the play clock hits 0. Rodgers straight drop. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for St. Brown. And Big K Scott's first punt of the day. He'll boot it, try to pin the Bears deep. Fair catch called for and made at the 11-yard line. Oh, God. The Packers are really going to keep the Bears in this game, aren't they? Packers muffed a punt at their own 20, so the Bears got the ball there. Only got 3 instead of 6 because the defense stepped up. Fumbled on a punt at our own 20-yard line. Gave the Bears the ball in the red zone. Jumped off sides on a fumble on a play that we forced a fumble and recovered it at the end of the half. The Bears ended up kicking a field goal at the end of that drive. So we gave them 6 points. And then we took 7 points or 6 points. I'll assume worst case scenario, Mason Crosby misses the extra point. There's been 12 points off the board. 6 for the Bears and 6 against the Packers. At least 6. Because the Packers would have gotten the ball in Bears territory with a minute to go and Aaron Rodgers. But no. So this could be 15 or 23 more points for the Packers. Like, this game is not remotely close. The Packers have outplayed the Bears every facet of the game. Let's see. So best case scenario for the Packers, they don't fumble on the punt return, they get 7 points. So that's a 10-point swing. They don't jump off sides, recover the fumble, get another touchdown. That's another 10-point swing. So that's a 20-point swing. So then the score is 41. Or no, it's 35 to 7. And then that touchdown drop by how this game could be 42 to 7 right now. Second and 6 for the Bears here with their own 15-yard line. Another check down. Darnell Mooney short of the first down. It'll be about a half-yard short, 3rd and 1. Third and 1 from the 20-yard line. They give his to Montgomery. He goes left side, and he'll pick up the first down, tackled by Christian Kirksey and Chris Barnes. First and 10 for Chicago after the first down pickup from David Montgomery. 10:40 to go here in the third. Packers still holding a 21-13 lead. Ball at the Chicago 23-yard line. Bears moving right to left. Trubisky play fake. He's going to check it down to Jimmy Graham this time, his first reception. Stiff arm from him on to Chris Barnes. But Barnes is able to wrap him up, pickup of 1.5. What's coming? Komet with the reception. Trubisky got rid of it quickly, and Komet, with his 6th catch of the game, gets out of bounds with a first down, and he is grimacing on the sideline, grabbing that right leg. Savage came on a safety blitz there. So Komet will stay on the sideline for this play. 1st and 10 Chicago at their own 46-yard line. Quick throw out to Darnell Mooney and Darnell Savage on the reception. Darnell Mooney makes a gain out of nothing, picks up 2 on what should have been a loss of 2. Sullivan was also out there. Shannon Sullivan, a great job getting outside of Allen Robinson on the block, forcing Darnell Mooney to stay inside. Second and 8 for Chicago. Play fake to Montgomery. Mitch Trubisky rolling out to his left. He's going to air one out. He's looking for Mooney, and he makes the reception at the 10-yard line. Great catch by Darnell Mooney over Darnell Savage. And Chicago looking to make a game of it. Darnell Savage is there. He just couldn't quite get a hand on it. And Darnell Mooney, a great play. Great reception by Darnell Mooney. Ball at the 9-yard line now for Chicago. Give his to Montgomery running right. Nowhere to go. Chris Barnes on the stop. David Montgomery. Nowhere to go. Loss of 1 on the play. Back to the 10. And now this MVS drop could turn out being even more than a 7-point swing, gents. Could have ourselves a 15-point swing here if the Bears convert and get 2 points. Second and goal from the 10. Bears go empty set. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Looks like Komet is back in the game. Quick throw out to Darnell Mooney. Packers all over it. Shannon Sullivan, a nice tackle, picks up 3 by Mooney. Snacks Harrison, the Packers waiver claim of the week. Haven't seen too much of him in this game. It's been mostly Dean Lowry and Kenny Clark. Quick throw out Montgomery right side. Packers swarming, and he's going to be short fighting forward. David Montgomery. He'll get down to the 2, and Chicago's gonna go for this, I would guess, from the 2-yard line. I can't imagine the Bears kick a field goal here. Fourth and goal at the 2-yard line. And the Bears are going to kick a field goal here with Cairo Santos. 20-yard attempt here from Cairo Santos, right hash mark to make it a 5-point game. Snap good, hold good, kick good, and it's 21-16. Packers lead. That's surprising. The Bears have no reason being in this game, and they're just taking it. Does Nagy have Santos in the fantasy championship this week or something? Man, if you're in a fantasy championship in week 17, I feel bad for you and your league. Imagine drafting Patrick Mahomes in like the third round, and the Packers could very well be leading this game 42-7 right now. Nagy must know the Rams are winning. The Rams are winning by 8. So it's now 15-7 Rams. Arizona does have the ball 1st and 10 from midfield. Malik Taylor lets the kickoff go through the end zone, and the Packers will get the ball to 25 for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. The Niners are actually up on the Seahawks. The Saints are leading the Panthers 19-7. So the Packers would have to win today. First and 10, Green Bay at the 25-yard line. Rodgers under center. Give us to Aaron Jones. He'll bounce it left side. Makes one man miss, makes two men miss, and he'll pick up 9. Deshaun Gibson finally forces him out of bounds, but Aaron Jones breaking more tackles today. He's done an excellent job keeping his balance. Rodgers under center. Aaron Jones is the back. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 1 tight end in the game. That's Lewis on the right side. Down under 5 minutes to go in the third. Rodgers straight drop. He's looking left. He'll pump fake, steps up in the pocket, now throws, and it's behind Allen Lazard, and it's almost intercepted by Eddie Jackson. Aaron Rodgers hit as he throws and threw it behind Alan Lazard. So 3rd down upcoming for the Packers. Third and 1 for Green Bay. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Alan Lazard. Rodgers under center. Looking to set up the screen, and it's incomplete. Barkevius Mingo almost made a one-handed snag to intercept it. Fair catch called for and made at the 24-yard line, and the Bears will get the ball with a chance to take the lead with a touchdown. Packers needed 1 yard and threw it twice. Both could have been picks. These play calls today have been interesting in the second half. Can we abolish the third quarter? Can we just abolish the third quarter? Packers clearly have no interest in playing any third quarter this season. Like, I don't know what the Packers plus minus is in the third quarter, but it's got to be like -40. And their plus minus for the other quarters has got to be like plus 200. I don't know if there's a Pro Football Reference stat for scoring in a quarter. There's got to be like a split or whatever. Scoring summary, no. Touch log. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've scored 6 times in the third quarter. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've scored 10 times in the third. 10, 11, 12, 13. They've scored 13 times in the third quarter. They've scored an additional time in the third quarter on defense. That was the pick six by Chandon Sullivan. And one of those touchdowns was the first play of the second half, the touchdown run by Aaron Jones in against Detroit in the first game or second game of the season. That doesn't exactly tell me what I want, but Montgomery with the carry right side, 2nd and 5. He picks up 2. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Chicago. So 3rd and 3 here for the Bears. Trubisky in the gun. David Montgomery to his right. 2 receivers each side. Packers bringing 4. Quick throw far sideline. Allen Robinson's first catch of the game. Ball now at the 45-yard line of Chicago. Bears keep the drive rolling. Trubisky, play fake. Straight drop. Dumps it off Montgomery short. Kevin King will make the stop. Pickup of 2. Oh my God. Second and 8. Give is to Cordero Patterson running right. He's got room across midfield. He'll be about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. And Chris Barnes is slow to get up. Oh boy. We are really going to make a game of this, aren't we? Remember how in the first half Kevin King broke up that play? And I said, that's the Kevin King I like. The Kevin King that trusts his eyes. The Kevin King that's aggressive. The Kevin King that gets up in your face and makes you beat him. That's not the Kevin King we get all the time. Please, Arizona. Please, Arizona. I do not want the Bears in the playoffs. Not because I think the Bears are good, but because I want Kyler Murray in the playoffs. I had a hot take before the draft even happened. Third and 1, Chicago from the Packers 46. Trubisky in the gun. Montgomery to his right, 3 receivers left. Give his to Montgomery inside zone, and he's broken up. Darnell Savage shot the gap, and Montgomery didn't get there. It'll be 4th down. Darnell Savage. Darnell Savage, a wonderful tackle for loss. So 4th and 1 from the 46-yard line. Hey, the Packers are finally playing up. Fake it, give to Darnell Mooney, who only gets 1.5 yards, but it's enough. Chandon Sullivan was there as soon as he caught the ball, but Darnell Mooney is fast enough to get there. So 1st and 10, Chicago inside the Packers 45-yard line. That should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Bears do not have to snap it again, and they won't. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears driving, trailing by 5. I guess they clinch with the Packers clinch with a win over Chicago or a Seattle loss. Sorry, not a New Orleans loss. They win with a win over Chicago or a Seattle loss. And currently, Seattle is losing to San Francisco 16-6, and that game is in the 4th quarter. Jeff Wilson just went 7 yards to the house. CJ Beathard is outplaying Russell Wilson. 17 of 25 for 186 yards. Russell Wilson is 11 of 23 for 101 yards. San Francisco not going to let the Packers play in Wild Card Weekend just yet. First and 10, Trubisky and the Bears play fake. Trubisky floats it, missed him. He was looking for Mims. Incomplete. He threw it behind him. Oh, that's a good one. Heart attack pack. I've always gone with panic pack. Oh, that's a great play by Jair Alexander, by the way. Jair Alexander came off of his guy and was there to not necessarily break up the pass, but to have a body there. 2nd and 10, Montgomery in the Wildcat. Cordero Patterson in motion. Montgomery keeps it, bounces it left, breaks one tackle, and he'll pick up about 4 to the 40. And it'll be 3rd down, Chicago. Empty set here for Trubisky. Now Montgomery motions to the backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 right. That's Komet. Trubisky takes a snap. They give to Montgomery, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. No, he's not. Chris Barnes. An excellent tackle right at the marker. I thought for sure David Montgomery was going to get the 1st down, and Chris Barnes makes the stop. I think Montgomery's going to be about a half yard short there. I don't think he got there. I think he's about a half yard short here. According to Elias Sports, Derrick Henry is the first player in NFL history to with 200 rushing yards in 3 straight games against a single opponent, that being the Texans. They are going to bring out the chains, but I think David Montgomery's a half yard short. That's an incredible play from Chris Barnes. And it is 4th down. By the nose of the football, Chris Barnes. What a play from Chris Barnes. Dolphins fans, not. Oh, David Montgomery's a full yard short. That right knee is down. That was a bad spot. They got a generous spot there. So 4th and 1, Trubisky under center. He will keep it on the sneak, and he's going to have it. First and 10, Chicago after the QB sneak. Ball at the 34-yard line. Trubisky under center. Give to Cordero Patterson running left. Chris Barnes another stop. He picks up 3 on the play. Down to the 31-yard line. Packers defense cannot get a stop. Packers offense cannot score. And Chris Barnes down again. The Rams have tacked on another field goal as Russell Wilson has found TJ Lockett, Tyler Lockett. Extra point, no good. And that's a huge missed extra point from Jason Myers. That keeps it a 4-point game. A field goal for the Seahawks now does nothing. With 10:54 to go in the game, 49ers about to get the ball back. Jason Myers misses the extra point. It's 16-12, San Francisco. Rams are up 18-7 on Arizona. Arizona need a win and a Chicago loss to get in. And with 13:54 to go in that one, it doesn't look like either of those are going to happen. Arizona has not been able to do much of anything. They've only got 37 rushing yards and 75 passing yards. Wait, is Kyler Murray back? Oh, for sure. Right guard moved well before the snap. Whoa! 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 2nd and 7. Trubisky play fake, flips it. Darnell Mooney. Kevin King misses. Raven Green misses. Christian Kirksey misses. Darnell Mooney is slow to get up. He made Kevin King miss. He made Kamal Martin miss. He made Christian Kirksey miss. And then Adrian Amos came in, and Darnell Mooney lowered the helmet and hit hit Adrian Amos right in the chest. Third and 1 from the 25-yard line. Give to Montgomery, and he's not going to get it. Rashawn Gary makes the stop in a 4th and half a yard coming up again. And I would expect another QB sneak. So 4th and 1 upcoming for the Bears, and I would expect they're just going to go for it again. I don't know why you wouldn't. 4th and 1 coming for the Bears. 11:42 to go. Packers clinging to a 21-16 lead. The Packers do not need to win this game should the Seahawks lose to San Francisco. In the gun, Trubisky, David Montgomery to his left, now motions to his right. Quick rollout. Trubisky looking short, and it's all broken up. Chandon Sullivan. Incomplete. Chandon Sullivan all over it. And the Bears will fail to convert on 4th down for the first time this season. Chandon Sullivan working on Allen Robinson. Hell of a play from Chandon Sullivan all over Allen Robinson. They ran that little speed out. Chandon Sullivan finally stops the Bears on a 4th down. So 1st and 10, Green Bay at their own 24-yard line. Packers will come out empty set, 2 receivers each side. Bob Tunyon in the game at tight end. Rodgers drops back, goes over the middle. He's got Adams to the 30-yard line. Quiet day for Devontae Adams. Bears have done a good job keeping him in contain. Does not appear that Devontae Adams will get to 20 touchdowns on the season, still 3 short. But he does tie Sterling Sharp's single season record for receptions. He needs 1 more to break it. That's 112 on the season. He ties Sterling Sharp's record set in 1993. 112 receptions, needs 1 more to break it. 2nd and 4 from the 30-yard line. Rodgers takes a snap from the gun. Bears bring pressure. Rodgers rolls out to his right. He finds Devontae Adams on the crosser. And that'll be the record. Devontae Adams holds the Packers' single season record, 113 receptions on the season, and he missed 2.5 games. First and 10 Packers, now under 10 minutes to go. Two receivers left, one right. Rodgers in the gun. Aaron Jones to his right. Give his to Aaron Jones up the middle. Fighting forward. It'll get to the 40-yard line, a pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Davante Adams checks back into the game. Only 4 catches, 31 yards today, but you could say he's the reason for the Dominique Daphne touchdown earlier in the game because Eddie Jackson was doubling him instead of being in the middle of the field. Empty set here for the Packers. 2 receivers right, 3 to the left. Rodgers under pressure, steps up in the pocket, now throws over a defender, and it's broken up. He was looking for Lazard off the hands of Vilder. 3rd and 7 from the 40-yard line. Packers 0 for 2 on 3rd. Rodgers over the middle. He's got Davante Adams for a first down out to the 49-yard line. When Rodgers needs it, he's going to Adams every single time. And the Bears, like I said, the Bears have done a really good job keeping him in contain. It's just a really good play there really good route from Davante Adams. First and 10 from the 49-yard line. A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones in the backfield. He'll flip it out to Jones, left sideline. Cuts inside, stiff arm. He'll pick up about 8 on the play. Stays in bounds to keep the clock running. Bring it under 8 minutes to go in the game. Rodgers, 14 of 19, 192 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He's all but secured the MVP in this game. He's 4 of 9 in the second half. He was 10 of 10 in the first half. They're joking about Davante Adams hanging out with the other receivers and Aaron Rodgers watching games, and they can't do that this year because there's no other receivers. 2nd and 2, Rodgers play fake. Dumps it off. Lazard, his first reception of the day, and it goes for a first down. He'll pick up 3. First and 10, Green Bay at the Bears 40-yard line, looking to put this game on ice. Under 7 minutes to go now. Rodgers under center, give is to Aaron Jones. He'll bounce it to the right, and he gets hit by Fuller. Nice tackle from Kyle Fuller. Picks up 4 on the play from Aaron Jones. 2nd and 6. A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones again in the backfield. They'll run the exact same swing pass to Aaron Jones. Gets a great block from Dominique. And he'll get all the way down inside the 20 at the 6-minute mark of the game. Big block. Big block on Eddie Jackson by Dominique Daphne, springing Aaron Jones. Ball at the 19-yard line. Packers 1st and 10. Rodgers under center. Under 5.5 to go. MVS in motion. They'll give it to Jamal Williams running left. He only gets about a yard, maybe 2. Second down. We're now under 5 minutes to go. 2nd and 9 for the Packers. Rodgers looking to put this game on ice on this drive. New Orleans has extended their lead against Carolina. They will win that game. Seattle still trails by 4 to San Francisco. Rodgers under center. 2 receivers left, 1 right. They'll play fake to Aaron Jones. Rodgers, he's going to look underneath. He's got his man Lazard inside the 5 and an ankle tackle at the 4-yard line. Alan Lazard had the end zone in his sights, but an ankle tackle saves the touchdown, and the Packers will have 1st and goal at the 4. Josh Woods, an excellent play on Alan Lazard. He is 1 step from the end zone. Rodgers in the gun. Aaron Jones to his right. 3 receivers left. Rodgers give to Aaron Jones up the middle inside the goal line. Touchdown, Aaron Jones. And the Packers extend the lead back to double digits. It's 27-16 with 3:47 to go. It looks like Kyler Murray is back in the game for the Arizona Cardinals. Mason Crosby's extra point up and good. It's 28-16. Kyler Murray is, in fact, back in the game, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. Arizona trailing 2 scores with under 7 minutes to go. In the game that really matters, though, Seattle has the ball 1st and goal at the San Francisco 10 with 3:45 to go. That game coming down to the wire. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot of wild card matchups and playoff implications on the line. Do not go anywhere. Seattle, 4th and goal from the San Francisco 4, coming up for the Seahawks. Cardinals with 3rd and 18 from the Rams 48. Seattle only has one timeout left, 2:28 to go in that one. Packers have extended the lead back to 12 over Chicago. 3:47 to go in the game here at Soldier Field. Chicago gets the ball at their own 25 following the touchback. Trubisky in the gun, drops it underneath David Montgomery. Christian Kirksey is there to make the stop, pick up a 4 on the play. Russell Wilson finds Tyler Lockett for a touchdown, and the Seahawks have taken the lead 18-16 with 2:20 to go, pending the extra point. Mitchell Trubisky here goes over the middle, and he's intercepted by Adrian Amos. He was looking for Cole Kmet. Adrian Amos with the pick, and he returns it to the 26-yard line, and the Packers are going to win it. Adrian Amos, right place at the right time, and Mitch Trubisky throws a pick looking for his go-to man today, Cole Kmet, and the D-Train. D-Train celebrating in the end zone. Adrian Amos with the pick. He bails out Christian Kirksey underneath. Actually, Christian Kirksey not in bad coverage. Adrian Amos jumps the route, playing probably cover 1, if I had to guess. Didn't get a great look at it there, but Adrian Amos jumps the route underneath Cole Kmet deep up the middle and returns it to the 26-yard line. 12-point lead on the ball. 28-16 Packers at the Bears 26. Rodgers under center, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Jamal Williams in the game at running back. Give is to Jamal Williams up the middle. He fights forward, and Jamal Williams squeaks forward to the 20-yard line. At the conclusion of this game, if the 49ers Seattle game is still going on, I will tune into that one. Arizona has turned it over on downs against the Rams, trailing by 11 with 4.5 to go. So the Bears, it looks like, will still make the playoffs. The Rams holding on to the lead with John Wolford at quarterback. Oh, no, the Cardinals just punted. Sorry, they didn't turn it over. They just punted. Packers with the ball in the red zone. Rodgers under center. Give to Jamal Williams up the middle. Fights forward. He breaks free inside the 15, inside the 10. Cuts down at the 6-yard line. Jamal Williams was stuffed up the middle, but he found the crease, and he gives them 1st and goal. And now this game looking like what it should have been from the beginning. First and goal, Green Bay. Chicago burns their second timeout. 2:59 to go. The Packers up by 12. It's not over, though, Bears fans, as the Cardinals, like I said, trail by 11 with 3:34 to go. With a Cardinals loss, the Bears would still get in. Seahawks took the lead against the 49ers. First and goal at the 6-yard line. Aaron Rodgers in the gun. Jamal Williams to his right. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. That's Adams. Rodgers straight drop looking. Adams, goal line touchdown. Davante Adams gets his touchdown. He's not going to get to 20 on the season, but Lazard's going to get him one last regular season crown in the end zone. 34-16, Davante Adams finds the end zone on the slant. He was going there the whole way. 34-16, and the Packers ice the number 1 seed with the best duo in the NFL. He now ties the franchise record most touchdown receptions in a season with 18. Mason Crosby's extra point is good. 35-16 Packers. And the Bears are still going to make the playoffs. He beats Fuller on a slant, and he's just all over him. Just all over him. Aaron Rodgers to 48 passing touchdowns, extending his career high. Mason Crosby will boot it away. 2:56 to go, and that goes through the end zone. And Seattle has gotten the ball back. I assume that was a. I don't even want to know what happened. Oh, CJ Beathard sacked and fumbled. San Francisco does still have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. 2:56 to go here. Chicago with the ball at their own 25-yard line. Trubisky in the gun. Looks over the middle. Broken up by Kevin King. What a play. The Bears did not play a good game today. The Packers gave them a lot. 2nd and 10, run it with Montgomery inside zone, and Montgomery squeaks forward for about another 7-8 yards. David Montgomery has played a really good game. He's up to 22 carries for 69 yards, but he's really been about their only offense. Trubisky finds him this time over the middle. He breaks a tackle and out to the 45. Christian Kirksey on the stop. Really, other than Darnell Mooney, it's been Darnell Mooney and David Montgomery basically this entire game. 1st and 10, Chicago from their own 45-yard line. They'll get one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trubisky's going to air one out. He's looking for Mims, and it's broken up by who else? Jair Alexander. Javon Wims, he was looking deep down the near sideline, and it's not going to fall. Who else? Jair Alexander. So the Bears will get one more play before the 2-minute warning here because of the incompletion. Second and 10 from the 45. Trubisky straight drop. Rolls out to his right under pressure from Dean Lowry. He's going to dump it out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down. 2-minute warning in Chicago at Soldier Field, and the Packers 2 minutes away from the number 1 seed in the NFC, up 35-16. The Texans are up 4 on the Titans. Oh my God. I don't think it matters because I think they still get in over the Dolphins. But the Titans are trailing. Derrick Henry has 245 yards rushing, and the Titans are going to lose. They've got the ball trailing by 4 with 2 minutes to go. The ball is at their own 5. Or no, the ball's at the Houston 5, excuse me. 2-minute warning. So the Texans got to hold 5 yards in 2 minutes. Titans still have all 3 timeouts. Yo, that's a pretty big GMC truck you got there, bud. Good Lord. If Derrick Henry rushes for 246 yards and the Titans lose to Houston, that would be hilarious. The Rams 19 seconds away from the win. That game is over. So the Bears have officially clinched a playoff spot as well as the Rams. The Cardinals, the one team there to miss out. What else we got? Denver, Las Vegas, nobody cares. Indy is going to hang on against Jacksonville. It's 28-14 with 2:14 to go. The Colts have the ball and the lead. So that game's over. Seattle scored and got the ball back again, I guess. Oh, no, they just scored to make it 26-16. So the Seahawks are going to be the 3 seed. The Saints will be the 2 seed, and the Packers will clinch the number 1 seed. $35-16, 3rd and 10. Bears from their own 45. He'll dump it to Cole Kmet left side and a great tackle. Well done, Darnell Savage. 4th down for Chicago. 1:41 to go. Trubisky and the offense will stay out for 4th and 6. 1.5 to go. Trubisky straight drop, looking Robinson down the sideline. A one-handed snag by Allen Robinson. What a catch. Allen Robinson, just his 2nd catch of the day, working on Kevin King. And that's really good coverage from Kevin King, but just a one-handed grab from Allen Robinson. What a catch. 1st and 10 Bears at the Packers 27-yard line, underneath to David Montgomery. Tackled by Will Redmond. Pickup of 6 on the play. Tennessee's got 1st and goal now, trailing by 4. Another pass to David Montgomery. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Titans with 1st and goal at the Texans 1. Just give it to Montgomery or give it to Derrick Henry. Easy. 1st and 10. 15 seconds to go. Clock running. Trubisky rolling. He's going to score. No, he's not. Adrian Amos, the tackle at the 4-yard line. But Trubisky gets out of bounds. Nothing on the line here for money and bettors or anything. Just, Aaron Rodgers finishes the season 1 yard shy of 4,300 passing yards. He finishes 42-99. 48 touchdowns, 5 picks, and a passer rating of 121.5, the 2nd highest in NFL history. 1st and goal 9 seconds to go. Trubisky goes to the goal line. Jimmy Graham, but Jair Alexander says no. And that'll run the clock out. Jair Alexander told Jimmy Graham no. And the Packers win it 35-16. Oh no. Tannehill scored on a quarterback sneak, but there was an illegal formation, bumping that back 5 yards. So we now go live to the Niners Seahawks game, but this game is over. I'm actually gonna not watch the end of this game. I'm gonna see if I can find the Texans Titans game. And then Tannehill throws incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Okay, so stream I found is a little bit behind, so I'm actually going to close out of the ESPN thing. Yeah, Packers clinch the number 1 seed with a 35-16 win over the Bears. Aaron Rodgers seals up the MVP race like he didn't do that last week. And the Packers will head into the playoffs first round bye. The only team to get a bye. It's the first time since 2011 that they get the 1 seed. Yeah, so the stream that I'm on is actually just to the illegal formation penalty. So my stream is behind. But we're not focusing on Tennessee right now. Packers, winners of 13 games this season. And yeah, that's really going to do it. We are going to finish out here Tennessee, Houston. I do want to watch the end of this game, so I will put that in the chat. Matt LaFleur is 26-6 as a head coach in the regular season. He's gone 13-3 both seasons. Commentators Greg Gumbel, Rich Gannon are not happy with that illegal formation call. So 1st and goal at the 6, Tannehill in the gun, trips receivers right, 1 to the left, Derrick Henry to Tannehill's left. Tannehill takes the snap, throws over the middle end zone. It's broken up. 50 on the Texans. Could have had the game-clinching pick, or essentially the game-clinching pick. As the Rams have officially knocked off the Cardinals to seal the Bears playoff spot. The Saints have beaten the Panthers, and the Seahawks have beaten the Niners. The Colts have also won, so AFC playoff picture far from over. Tannehill in the gun, give to Derrick Henry. No, Tannehill keeps it on the read option, running left side. He's got the pylon. Touchdown, Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill with the read option. And the Titans back in front with 1:42 to go. Also today, Mason Crosby 0 for 0 on field goal attempts. He becomes the 9th kicker in NFL history to not miss a field goal in the regular season. Just a phenomenal season. Oh my goodness, stream. So illegal formation on the defense. Okay, so stream jumped ahead. The Texans now have the ball at their own 9. Watson in the gun, takes a snap under pressure, rolling to his left. He's going to throw it upfield. He's got his man. 35-40. That's David Johnson out to the 40-yard line, and the Texans still well alive in this game. Deshaun Watson rolling to his left, stepping up. Finds the back, David Johnson out of the backfield, who turns upfield. A phenomenal throw. Texans go tempo here. 1:09 to go. Still 2 timeouts remaining. Watson in the gun, throws near side, and it's caught simultaneously by Brandon Cooks and the defender. The official marks it as a catch. 56 seconds to go. It was Malcolm Butler and Brandon Cooks simultaneously catching it. And they're going to take a look at it. Malcolm Butler and Brandon Cooks simultaneously catch it. I think they're going to let this stand as a catch. Bringing in Gene Steratore. This is such a tight call. Such a close call. This is such a tight call. They do stand. .48 seconds to go for Houston. The play stands. Houston keeps the ball at their own 46-yard line. 2nd and 5. Clock will start on the signal. Watson takes a snap from the gun. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. And Houston will burn a timeout here with 42 seconds. Crawford in on the stop. Preston Smith, the first Packer I see to tweet. NFC coming through Lambeau. I like the sound of that. Well, I'll tell you what, Smith bros. I like the sound of that too. Third and 13, Houston from their own 38-yard line. One timeout left, 42 seconds left. Watson all day to throw, throwing it down the far sideline. He's got his man. Brandon Cooks. Or no, that's Kiki Kuti, excuse me, the Texas Tech Red Raider. A beautiful throw from Deshaun Watson, and Kuti gets the 2 feet down, and he's out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. They're in field goal range. Texans go hurry up. Watson over the middle, and it's dropped. Brandon Cooks had it, incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 32 seconds left. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10 upcoming. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Watson cannot take a snap. Titans bring pressure. Watson drops back. He's going to air it out. He's going end zone into coverage, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooks. So it'll be 3rd and 10, 26 seconds to go. Third and 10, Houston. 26 seconds to go. Tennessee can clinch the AFC South with a win, and they get the 7 seed if they lose. So Tennessee, either the 3 or the 7. Excuse me, the 4 or the 7, I believe, on the line here for Tennessee. Deshaun Watson takes a snap, 3rd and 10. Watson looks far sideline, high and incomplete. Looking for Chad Hansen on the play. Fairbairn looking for the game-tying field goal with 22 seconds left. This will be from 51. 22 seconds left. $51-yard attempt on 4th and 10. Houston to tie it. Tennessee already in the playoffs. Fairbairn. Kick is on the way. It's accurate enough, and Fairbairn drills it right down the middle from 51, and we are all knotted up at 38. Fairbairn absolutely drains it. Jerry Jeudy just went 92 yards to the crib against Oakland. What a terrible defense in Denver against Oakland. Sorry, against Las Vegas. Jerry Jeudy 92 yards to the house. Kickoff from Houston will be a touchback, and Tennessee's got 3 timeouts in 18 seconds. So again, with a Tennessee win, they would clinch the AFC South, and with a loss, they would clinch the 7 seed. They are in the playoffs because of the Dolphins' loss earlier. Tannehill and the Titans. 18 seconds left from their own 25. Still have all 3 timeouts. First and 10, 18 seconds to go. Tannehill in the gun, 2 receivers, right, 1 left. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Tannehill going deep. He's looking for A.J. Brown, and he's got him at the 25-yard line. Ryan Tannehill to A.J. Brown. A beautiful throw. 53 yards. A.J. Brown on the reception. What a grab. 25-25. Ryan Tannehill, the deep ball to A.J. Brown. What a throw. $54 yards. Hey, I was pretty close. 54 yards. Tannehill to A.J. Brown. 2 timeouts remaining for Tennessee. 1 timeout remaining for Houston. 10 seconds to go. The Titans already in field goal range. Gostkowski has been doing the kicks. He's already got 1 game winner on the season. $10 seconds to go. Titans in field goal range at the Texans' 23-yard line. Derrick Henry, the back. Tannehill under center. 1 receiver left. Give is to Derrick Henry. He'll bounce it right side. He's inside the 20 to the 19. 4 seconds to go. And Tennessee will call a timeout and send out the unit. Houston does have a timeout to ice the kicker. 37-yarder, Gostkowski. Or no, it's Sam Sloman, excuse me. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He's made a 47-yarder. And there's the timeout. Sloman does kick it. And he makes it, but there's a timeout from Romeo Crennel and the Texans. Get out of your mind. So Sam Sloman attempts the first kick, but there was a timeout called. He made it. But the Texans called the timeout to ice him. 4 seconds to go. Houston and Kaimi Fairbairn kicked a 51-yard field goal to tie this game before Tannehill found A.J. Brown for 52 yards. And now a 37-yarder for the win, Sam Sloman. Snap, good, hold down, kick is up. He doinks it off the right upright, but it goes through. Sam Sloman doinks it off the right upright, and it goes through in Tennessee. AFC South champs for the first time since 2009? Oh, saw it on Twitter. 2008. I was close. Oh, they just showed it on TV too. Tennessee, the first AFC South division title since 2008. Sam Sloman doinks home a kick with no time remaining. Sam Sloman, good snap, good hold, and it just starts drifting right, and it hits inside enough to still get through. Sam Sloman. He wasn't sure he made it. He wasn't sure he made it, and the Dolphins, because they traded with Houston in that big what was it, the Laramie Tunsil trade. I think that was the Laramie Tunsil trade. I don't remember which trade that was. Have clinched the number 3 overall pick in the 2021 NFL draft. Man, JJ Watt and Deshaun Watson better fucking leave that building and leave Houston. Don't come back. Go find somewhere else. Find something else, because Houston doesn't deserve you guys. But that'll do it from this stream. The Packers clinch the 1 seed, an exciting ending in Houston for the AFC South. Kansas City, let's run through the playoffs really quick here. Kansas City, the 1, Buffalo, the 2, Pittsburgh, the 3, Tennessee, the 4, Baltimore, the 5, Cleveland, the 6, and Indy, the 7. Miami misses out following the loss from Buffalo. And in the NFC, Packers are the 1 seed, Saints are the 2, the Seahawks are the 3, the NFC East winner is the 4. Coming up on Sunday Night Football, the football team are taking on the Eagles. And yeah, so if the Eagles win and the Redskins lose, the Giants make the playoffs, and if the football team wins, they make the playoffs. So that game will be decided tonight. So NFC East will be the 4 seed. The 5 goes to Tampa Bay. The 6 goes to the Rams, and the 7 goes to the Bears, because I guess we let bad teams in the playoffs now. No, that was decided when we let the NFC East qualify this year. Yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you for joining me for an awesome regular season, 13-3 record for the Packers, a 9-3 record for the Iowa State Cyclones, whose season is now done. Cannot wait to see you guys in 2 weeks when Green Bay takes on whoever. Maybe we'll stream some other playoff games since we got nothing to do next week. I am planning on streaming the college football national championship next Monday. So not tomorrow, but the following Monday, the 11th. We'll just have to see what happens. So be sure to click subscribe and click that bell icon to get notified when I do go live. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at DBSportsYT. I usually tweet out when I'm live. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Awesome regular season. Can't wait to see you guys next time. See you then. Peace out.